because this is your business. It's not their business. It's your business. You're the one who has gone through transformation and the mindset change to actually be an entrepreneur. And everyone is not where you are right now. So you can't expect them to have the same drive and motivation and eagerness and excitement as you have for your business. From my experience, I have some very good people in my family that are awesome workers. But when they were sent to properties and we were out there together, they did a lot of complaining. So you want to make sure that you don't strain the relationships that you have with your family and friends because of the things that are done and the comfort that they have with you because you are their family. So just consider that. But if you have family that is willing to work with you, definitely a husband or a wife that is driven, focused, and wants you to succeed, and then they will succeed, then by all means, use your family. But if you have family members that are holding you back, that are complaining, that want to find out how much you're getting paid so they can, try to maneuver more profit for themselves and not understand that you have got to grow a business, you have to make money to reinvest back into your business, then you're going to have a little strain there. So let's consider that as you begin to solicit help from your business. So you can also do referrals, people who have been recommended, employees, contractors, and other businesses. What I would say, bottom blank, to save time, it works best when you work with other business owners. I will say that again. It works best when you work with other business owners. The reason being is they have the same mindset as you. They understand business, they understand cash flow, they understand the struggle and the pain, the commitment that goes with a new startup company growing. So just keep that in mind. It's so much easier to do that, but you can always, mix and match. You don't have to do all contractors. Some things you can have family do. Some things you can have, contractors do, and others you can have your fellow industry leaders in the industry to help you. So be wise. Assign as appropriately based on the skill level you need to complete a property. But just remember, ultimately, you are the property manager for a property. It is your responsibility to get that property back on the market any way that is necessary. It doesn't matter if you do it yourself. It doesn't matter if you use your family, your friends, referrals, employees, contractors, other companies in the industry. It does not matter as long as that property is complete and is complete right. So take that as an encouragement to you that you're going to come against obstacles. But with that, be creative and use the path of least resistance to get things done. And hopefully you won't have to bang your head against the wall due to frustration that you may come against in any of these fields. But if you do, as far as my experience has been, using other contractors, outsourcing work to them has made it so much easier. All right, so that's all I have right now. I will answer more questions as they come. We have a lot more information coming at you tomorrow. You guys should be getting the link today for really, really soon, the next email. But take the time out, ask your question. Let's have a discussion. Put your comment below and I'll post it. And we will help bring more structure and give you information to help build your business in the foreclosure industry. So really quick, I want to go back to how do I return a profit in my business, and I want to just add a little more clarity and reiterate some things that I missed. Now I'm going to go through a list of the things that you can do to help make sure you have profit in your business. A couple things may be redundant, but I want to make sure that I bring clarity and value to this video. So make sure that you read your work orders. It's very important to go through the properties on your business. If you're going to make a profit, you have to make sure that you read and you follow through it. Understand what's on that work order. Don't assume because a work order looks the same from the last one you were issued that the same things will be entailed. A lot of times there's small things that are changed. The client may not want a certain thing complete. So it's very important that you read and understand the work order. Don't assume that you know what's on there. You will lose a lot of money if you do that. Complete the job and don't return unless you're getting paid for it. So as I said before, make sure that you are going through your work orders thoroughly, and before you leave, you have done your due diligence and your checks and balances, and that you understand what is and what has been complete in that property. Because one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to forget to do something so minute like change the air vent because it was a line item in your work order. You drive 30, 40 miles back home, or your employees drive back home, and they forget to do that. And then you have to come back out to do that one small item or whatever that it may be. So make sure you thoroughly go back over the list. It's not a bad practice either. It's more than likely the best idea that you should encourage all your employees to do is to call you or you call the clients and verify everything that needed to be done and that it has been done and get it done, So make sure that you get everything complete before leaving. Another good practice is to purchase yourself a hotspot, a remote hotspot. Sometimes your iPhones or your Android phones can be converted to be a hotspot. So with that hotspot that you have in your van, your vehicle, your car, or with your employees, then you can get onto your laptop. On your laptop, you go ahead and you start submitting the photos, submitting all of the supporting documentation, submitting the property condition report that you will get a copy of in the ebook when you purchased it. But go ahead and get those documents prepared, submit them, and then verify that it's complete before you leave. That will save you huge amounts of time. It will save you so much frustration if you begin to complete the work order before you actually leave the property. And then a lot of the work that you have to do in the office has already been done because it's been done in the field. So keep that nugget in mind. Think about it, digest it, try to adopt it and modify it and make it fit your business. But that is something that the top companies do who have their own foreclosure cleaning business. They submit the documents while they're there. They don't leave until everything's complete because they know their time is money and so is gas and everything else, and they need to spend their time on more value-added activities like bringing in more business. Another thing is make sure that you purchase all of your supplies at a low cost. I gave you a company called roperlock.com. roperlocks.com. So make sure you go to that website. Again, I am not affiliated with them. I'm just a satisfied customer that enjoyed the services they have provided me in my business. I was so excited when I found this company, like I said. So definitely head over to their website, buy your lock boxes for $10 to $11 versus paying more at a retail or other websites. And they suffice. They do just fine. I have not had one problem with any of the companies that I work with in my contact list. Narrow down your zip code list. You cannot become all things to all companies. You have to have a focus. You have to be able to manage what you have. Okay. What that means is when you're first starting out, you do not want to give out 50 to 100 zip codes. You don't want to do it because you may just get work in those areas, and you have to be able to keep up with all that property that you said your company manages. All you have to do is pick the ones you want and solicit those zip codes to several companies and get all the business from those companies to your business. That will help you stay focused. Not only that, is you want to make sure, like I said before, you want to make sure that as you begin to get the companies, you perfect your management style and your business before you add on. So making sure that as you get the companies, don't get so hungry for more and try to grow so fast before you can even prove that you can be a good steward of what you got. So making sure that you have focus. Focus is very important. Map out your routes before you leave. So as you begin to go through the properties, take the time